नमस्कार आणि येवकार तुमकां आमच्या गोवा 365च्या सप्तकी कार्यावळीत रणमाले आणि ह्या खेपेक आमी इलेक्शनाची धामधूम चलता आणि त्या वेळार रणमाले घेतात ते एक थोड्याशा वेगळ्या विशयाचेर इलेक्शना कडेन संबंधित अशी दोन इलेक्शनां आमच्या मुखार आयल्यात हांगा ती म्हणजे मांद्रे आणि शिरोडेची जी एंटी डिफेक्शन एक्ट जो आसा त्या एक्टा प्रमाणे राजीनामो दिला आणि तातूंतल्यान ही इलेक्शन जाल्यात परत खंय तरी पक्षाच्या फोडाफोडीचें राजकारण सुरू जालां रातया भितर 1.5-2 वरांचेर पक्षांतल्यान फुटून लोक वतात आणि एक दुसरी पक्षां भितर मर्ज करतात अशी परिस्थिती जाल्या जी महाराष्ट्रवादी गोमंतक पक्षां भितर बाबू असगांवकर आणि दीपक पावसकर हांणी केली रातया भितर एक 2/3 ग्रुप केलो आणि ते गेले आणि मर्ज जाले ह्या सगळ्या हातूंतल्यान परत एक फावट चर्चा सुरू जाल्या ह्या पक्ष फोडाफोडीचें जे राजकारण चलता तातूंत भितर आतां आसा तो एंटी डिफेक्शन एक्ट बरोबर आसा काय तातूंत सुदारणा जावपाक जाय कितें आसा बरोबर कितें चूक तांणी केल्ली डिफेक्शन्स बरोबर आसात मर्जर बरोबर आसा ह्या सगळ्या गजालीचेर आमी हांगा डिस्कस करतात आणि ते डिस्कस करपाक आमचे कडेन बरोबर हांगा आसात ते म्हणजे भारतीय जनता पार्टीचे गोंयचे वीज मंत्री निलेश काब्राल दुसरे आमचे बरोबर आसात जांकां एक कॉन्स्टिट्युशनल एक्सपर्ट म्हणून वळखतात जे लॉ कॉलेजी भितर कॉन्स्टिट्युशन शिकयतात त्याच बरोबर गोंयचे एक पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट म्हणून वळखतात ते एडवोकेट क्लिओफात अल्मेदा कुतिन्हो तिसरे आमचे बरोबर आसात ते म्हणजे दैनिक हेराल्डाचे संपादक आणि फाटली कितलीशीच वर्सां पत्रकारिता करतात आणि सगळे तरेची सगळी डिफेक्शन 1990 सावन सगळी लागींच्यान पळयल्यात ते राजेंद्र देसाई आणि चौथे आमचे बरोबर आसात ते जे फेसबुकाचेर हालीं खूब अभ्यासपूर्ण पद्धतीन आपली मतां मांडटात ते एडवोकेट सिद्धार्थ सामंत तुमकां चारय जाणां आमच्या स्टुडिओ भितर येवकार क्लिओफातो तुजे कडल्यान सुरू करुया तुवें हाजेर ह्या गजालीचेर यू आर दी फर्स्ट वन टू रिएक्ट इन थ्रू दी न्यूजपेपर युअर आर्टिकल्स ऑन वेदर इट इज लोकमत हेराल्ड ह्या सगळ्या गजाली भितर आयिल्ली तुजे आर्टिकल्स आयल्यात एक्झॅक्टली मोगोचें जें मर्जर जालें खूब तेंपान अशें जालें की आतां नवो कायदो बदलिल्ल्याक हें मर्जर जालें मर्जर जातना लेजिस्लेचर पार्टीचें मर्जर जालें आनी हाजे पयलीं कोर्टाची डिसिजन्स आसात की ओरिजिनल पार्टी भितरय बी स्प्लीट जावपाची गरज आसा खऱ्यांनीच ही गरज आसा इज इट प्रॉपर जें मर्जर जालां तें काय ना
See, two things I will like to tell you. One is the speaker has given a declaration on merger. I believe that the speaker has no such right to give a declaration on merger. Merger in legal terms can only be a defense. In a case of disqualification, if such a case is filed, then it could be a defense that we have merged. But the speaker has no right to give a decision on merger. One. Number two, earlier there was split. Split has been done away with. And the split has been was defined under anti-defection law like this. Split in his original political party and such group consisting of not less than 1/3 of the members of the legislative party. This was split. Now merger is defined also only if not less than 2/3 members of the legislature party concerned have agreed to such merger. Basically the wordings for merger and split is the same, and dealing with this the Supreme Court has said like this. The paragraph speaks of two requirements: one, a split in the original party, and two, a group comprising of 1/3 of the legislatures separating from the legislature party. By acceding to the two-hat theory, one of the two limbs, para 3, would be redundant or odious. Any interpretation of that nature has to be avoided to an extent possible. Earlier, the Supreme Court was dealing with split, and now it is dealing with merger. So according to me, the interpretation for split and merger has to be seen. There cannot be a merger of the legislature party only. There can be a merger of the party which is reflected in the legislature party, and that is the interpretation given by the Supreme Court in the case of split.
ओरिजिनल पार्टीची मर्जर गरजेची आशिल्ली जी हांगा जाली ना
No, according to me, I am saying that there is no evidence before the speaker to say that there is a merger of the original party. Means the speaker
तो एविडन्स नासल्याशिवाय तांणी डिसिजन दिवपाक नाका आशिल्लें
ताका डिसिजन दिवपाक हेंच because there is no disqualification before him. He can give a decision only disqualification.
Okay, Nilesh, what you have to say about this?
See, Cleofato Bab, he knows the law better because he is an advocate. But if you ask, we have rules of business in the House, and what are the rules of the business of the House? Is the Speaker is supreme constitutionally in the House, and the decision given, whether it is for the Legislative Assembly if somebody is challenging, they are free to challenge and go to any court and do it. But I think what has been done is, as he rightly said, he said split is 1/3, 2/3, merger is 2/3. Word of merger and split is almost the same. He has accepted the fact. Then he is saying that there is no right of the speaker. Now, no right of the speaker. Then we are all in a free world today.
No.
You can go and challenge this particular argument. You can go and challenge this particular argument. So I think what the split in MGP has happened naturally. It is not made by BJP. They have split and come for their own political reasons within the party, which they were not comfortable in. So that is the way it has been done. And as you said, it has happened late night. I agree. It had to happen late night because they demanded so. And speaker has to be available to legislators at any time of the night.
I just finish this and then we'll come.
The पहिली गोष्ट म्हणजे I disagree with the interpretation of Dr. Cleofato. Speaker and speaker alone is an authority that has been established under the 10th schedule, wherein all this disqualification and everything has been prescribed by 52nd amendment. So therefore, if that is so, then speaker alone will have to give a decision on this. आणि खंयच्याच ऑथॉरिटीक ह्या बाबतीन डिसिजन दिवपाक कसलोच अधिकार ना. In fact, judicial review of this is barred. Now writ petition is accepted because anything will have to be scrutinized ultimately by the apex court or by high court. That's a different matter. But otherwise there is no civil suit or any other remedy is provided under that. So speaker and speaker alone will have to decide it. Now as far as this instance is concerned, speaker has not given any finding or decision. Moment you go before the speaker will have to either accept the split or he has to reject the split. So as per him, since the wordings of the 10th schedule is in such a fashion that now constitutionally political party, legislature party हे दोन separate fraction accept केल्ले आसा, तांकां constitutional status आसा. But the disqualification, the particular provision also says that if 2/3 members of a legislature party goes to a spacer, then it will be deemed that there is a fraction in the political party. So therefore, based on that 2/3 out of 3, if 2 people have gone, it has to be inferred that there is a fraction in the political party. So therefore, where is I don't see the speaker has done any.
Legally, it is not required.
Absolutely not required. That is what.
म्हाका म्हाजो जो अभ्यास आसा किंवा हांव जे वाचला किंवा हांव जे समजता तातूंतल्यान 2/3 फक्त पार्टी म्हणजे लेजिस्लेचर विंगच न्हय जाल्यार पार्टी स्प्लीट जावपाक जाय. कॉन्स्टिट्युशनाक क्लियर आसा. 91st जो अमेंडमेंट जाला तातूंत स्प्लीट काडून उडयला. पण स्प्लीट दोतोरान जे स्प्लिटाचे सांगलां ते 52nd जे वेळार आशिल्ले ते 91 जो अमेंडमेंट जालो त्या वेळार ते गेले. आतां फक्त उरला ते मर्जर. आणि हें जे मर्जर जालां जे आतां जाचे डिस्कशन चालू आसा ते मर्जर जर पार्टी आणि लेजिस्लेचर विंग हांच्या दोगां भितर जर जालां, दोगांनी जर तें केलां जाल्यारच तें लिगल ठरतलें, ना जाल्यार तें इलिगल ठरतलें. आतां स्पिकराचे जे अधिकार आसा जशे श्री निलेश काब्रालान म्हणलें की स्पिकर हो हावसाचो सुप्रीम मान्य आसा, पण स्पिकरान घेतिल्ल्या डिसिजना सुद्दां उपरांत कोर्ट रिव्यू करपाक शकता. सुप्रीम कोर्टान ह्या पयलीं रिव्यू केल्ली आसा. सो जेन्ना ती चॅलेंज जातली तेन्ना ह्यो सगळ्यो गोश्टी भायर येतल्यो. स्पिकरा कडेन कितें डॉक्युमेंट पावल्या ते अजुनूय लोकांक कांय खबर ना. सो जेन्ना कळटलें की डॉक्युमेंट नेमकें कितें पावल्या, पार्टी स्प्लीट जाला जाल्यार ताचे डॉक्युमेंट कितें पावल्या आनी लेजिस्लेचर विंग ओपन आसा की ते सोडून गेल्या. सो जर पार्टी स्प्लीट जाल्ली ना आनी फक्त ते गेल्या जाल्यार कटकटी खूब वाडपाक शकता भविश्यांत.
See, in 2009, 4 MLAs of the Haryana Janhit Congress merged into Congress and the speaker gave a decision on merger. The Punjab and Haryana High Court says that the speaker has no right to give such a decision. If the party approached the speaker on a disqualification petition and on that disqualification petition the merger could only be a defense. Here what has happened is the speaker is deciding on merger. I can understand if somebody has filed a disqualification petition and then the people to whom notices are issued, they come and tell the speaker, no, we have merged. That was okay. what is this? The speaker is deciding on a merger?
No, but now when only merger is allowed,
Yes.
he has to accept merger.
No, there is no question, there is no right on the speaker to give such a declaration. The speaker could. See, the whole
He
law
has said that approved, merger is
Correct.
approved.
So that is what I am saying. The whole problem is what? Is there a disqualification petition before the speaker? No. So where is there need for him to give?
Mike,
such a
किती
motion?
करपाचे?
What is that? He gives them separate sitting arrangement. That's all.
No, but see, that is
He
what I'm
gives
saying.
them
It is-
nothing. He gives
No,
them
no,
separate
no,
sitting.
no.
Now let us.
But when only merger is allowed,
Merger
they
is
have
allowed.
merged.
What is the meaning of merger and sitting separately? I don't understand clever part. एक साइड म्हणता merger सारखे म्हणजे split सारखी झाली. Merge जावला म्हणून
Let us take these arguments a bit further.
No.
Say,
I don't
can
know.
a national party, say it's a national party, split at a local level? What happens when 2/3 of a local split party says that a national party has split? See, look at the fallacy of this entire argument that only a legislative party can split. Is it possible? And has it?
No,
has
but
it
that
merged?
is what the constitution says.
See,
How can you take it? See, if it is national
See,
parties,
the whole
what
problem,
he is saying,
the whole
national
problem
party.
is wearing these two hats. The Supreme Court says don't wear two hats. You have to say that there is a split in the party which is reflected here.
Yeah,
so same thing.
So what
there is
is
a split in the merger. and the
what editor
merger,
has said
and the merger is
that
reflected
you
here.
don't have documents to say anything. So when the documents come in place, what he said rightly, Rajendra, so how can he make a statement that there is no split? Who has told him there is no split? The split documentation is
Original
there.
party split झाल्या.
See,
The
that
point
is not for me to see
let-
and not
let-
for you
let-
to
let-
see.
let
That
us-
is for the
let-
speaker to see.
See,
The
let us
speaker
go-
must be having documents and
See-
that is why he has taken a decision.
If he has
But he said-
documents,
so
okay,
then
okay.
how can he say?
Let us-
That's what
let-
I'm asking.
If he has
How can he say?
documents, no.
How
We
can
are
he say?
going- we are going
No,
by the
you are
order
going on
given by-
presumptions.
No.
That is how he
Let-
fights in a court. He
Let-
goes on presumption.
See,
And
let-
that is why he is called advocate who
Okay.
fights in the court.
Another lawyer.
Okay, let us
go on the book.
Let us go step by step and in prospective. लेजिस्लेटर पार्टी त्यांच्या भितर तर स्प्लिट आसा ते तर दोग जाण गेल्या नाव ते गेल्या बरोबर व्हॉट डज द लॉ से इफ दे टू गो देन इट हैज टू बी प्रिज्यूम दैट देयर इज अ स्प्लिट
That's what I'm trying to say.
in the political party. That's what it said. I'll read if you want.
Correct. Deemed म्हणून सांगला आणि
Deemed.
presumed म्हणून सांगला. Correct.
So now look at it. See the look at it.
So basically,
So that look at it
politicians
this
are
way.
taking advantage of this, and actually you don't split the party.
No. How do you say
Who
if
says
there is
so?
a deeming position?
Who says so? तू इथे काय बोललो मला?
as far as this
Sandesh Bab, you also started
I am
loving
just countering it.
You are just countering.
See now,
As far
if
as
there is
this
a
issue
deeming
concerned,
provision,
let us look at it dispassionately. Let us see a split has taken place in the party. What was the chief minister doing at the dead of night at that time? See, is it not a nauseating scene to see the chief minister along with the speaker at that time?
now one question, one simple question, one simple question. One simple question.
Law and order situation come.
One simple-
Sleep. That's what he's trying to say.
No.
And if somebody,
One simple
if something
question.
like this happens,
One
then I
simple
will tell
question.
Cleofato Salele, Chief Minister should not get up.
The point
See,
is
what
that
is
the
that?
point is
One
that
simple
question.
a chief minister is pioneering a split in
Chief
the upon alliance.
Minister is not planning.
Simple
What your
question.
point?
One simple question. Suppose if this instead of 12 o'clock in the night, if this had to happen in 12 o'clock in the afternoon, is it acceptable to you?
I would.
The question, what does timing has to do?
What acceptable? What the chief
today is
minister
on the
can
wrong
be there.
side.
The chief
I am
judge can be
saying
there or
chief
not
minister had
there.
no business to be there in the first place.
दोतोराचं
Chief
कितें
Minister was
मुहूर्त
not in the speaker's house office.
Muhurta.
He went after things have
तो
happened.
प्रॉब्लेम कितें मुहूर्त
He's-
सारको
he's going
नाशिल्लो
Why he should not welcome them?
What is
What is
it?
it?
I
He
would
should
have
not
also
welcome
got-
them.
No, I mean it shows. See, finally look at it, Sandesh. Look at it
Rajendra
this way.
took it this time.
They are part of the alliance, and the speaker is splitting an alliance group.
Yeah.
Does it look good? Is it in constitution?
We are part
How
of
do
the
you say
alliance.
parts of
And
alliance?
alliance is also
Alliance
breaking away and
dharma.
contesting one seat.
Does
it look good?
Does it
look
part of
good?
alliance dharma?
Does it look good? Alliance Dharma.
See, I am
we
not-
are alliance and next there somebody is contesting somewhere.
Contesting. That
What
is
is
correct.
What is that?
Alliance भितर आसा आणि तू एकमेकाच्या अगेन्स्ट कंटेस्ट
I
करता ते
will
बरोबर.
tell you, it was never a pre-poll alliance. It was a post-poll alliance.
They don't
I
talk
can
about it.
understand.
Whatever it is,
I can
whatever it is,
understand.
now there is an alliance.
They are in alliance today.
In a post-poll alliance.
When you are going for a bipole, before that poll, that this alliance is there or not.
Established.
It is there.
So for Shiroda election, there is a pre-poll alliance.
There is no pre-poll alliance. That is the point.
No,
There is
for
pre-poll
the-
alliance.
for the
Shiroda
government.
election. What he said for Shiroda election is people alliance.
But Shiroda and
Shiroda election.
See, I would say that in a alliance politics of this nature, that alliance partner was free to contest.
सी शिरोडा आणि मांद्रे आम्ही मागे या
In now, let us say he's a congressman because he was claiming a Congress ticket. Before that, I would just say he's an advocate. In Karnataka, elections have happened. What has happened there? They have both sat together and decided, even though Devegowda party and they were not pre-poll alliance as he is speaking. Post-poll. What did they do when they were by-election? They both sat together. You sit here, I sit here. Did it happen? So there he is accepting that, and here he is saying something else. I don't understand what he is trying to say.
I am not saying. I am only saying that the difference.
How can you have two different opinions in two different places?
राजेंद्र रिजन उलयलो
ना
बाबा
हय म्हाका
तू सारखे सांग
हय हांव कॉन्स्टिट्युशनाचे जे अमेंडमेंट आसा 91st अमेंडमेंट जस्ट कोट करून हांव सांगता की थोडोसो गोंधळ एक तर कमी जातलो किंवा बाकीची तुमची मतां तुमी सांगपाक शकता. द मर्जर ऑफ ओरिजिनल पॉलिटिकल पार्टी और मेंबर ऑफ अ हाऊस शॅल बी डीम्ड टू हॅव टेकन प्लेस वेर 2/3 ऑफ मेंबर्स ऑफ द लेजिस्लेचर पार्टी कन्सर्न हॅव अग्रीड टू सच मर्जर. जर उदळ आमच्या सामंत बाबान हय सामंत बाब सांगता की लेजिस्लेचर पार्टी स्प्लिट जाली किंवा मर्ज जाली जाल्यार तो मर्जर तसो जायना. सांगता
I am not saying it is deemed to be.
So now whether it is there or not there will decide in the future.
बरोबर.
This provision itself is so vague that it can be interpreted.
Sandesh, that is why the Constitution Bench in 2007 said that you cannot give such an interpretation. In a matter from Uttar Pradesh, it says you can't give such interpretation. That is exactly what
that is for a split. That decision what he is talking about.
2007.
That decision.
Constitution Bench of the Supreme Court.
That decision what he is talking about is on split. It's not on merger. So that you cannot import that interpretation here because it is not
Uttar Pradesh,
split and merger.
it was not 2/3.
It is like saying
it was just few of them
all that
wanted to split.
Sandesh,
that is what he is trying to say.
All that I am trying to say is
2/3.
Sandesh, all that I am trying to say is when the wordings for the definition of split and the wordings for the definition of merger are the same, can you give a different interpretation?
No, but see, when it is called a
Certainly
split,
yes.
it is split.
Certainly
when the
yes.
merger is merger.
See, it is-
Of course,
he
2/3.
said-
see, it
Sir,
is-
Rajendra सांग सारखे तो सांग सांगता
it is like saying
स्प्लिटाचे प्रोव्हिजन आता ना.
सारखे उलयलो
91st उपरांत स्प्लिटाचे
काबार जालें.
प्रोव्हिजन गेले.
गेले
आता
ते.
merger आसा फक्त.
फक्त आसा ते
दोतोर
मर्जर.
मातशें
आणि
घुसपाचें आमकां.
जर हे मर्जर जाला जाल्यार आता राईट पर्सन आता ताणी म्हणलें की स्पीकराक अधिकार ना. स्पीकर
only speaker is the right person.
स्पीकरच
Good, at least those two are on one opinion.
सब्जेक्ट टू चॅलेंज इन द
Supreme Court.
Judicial review.
Judicial
review.
Sandesh,
Finally, a judicial review to
Sandesh, Sandesh,
No,
see, I think
speaker will decide. There is no
please,
judicial review now.
One more thing.
He'll decide.
I think I have been misunderstood. All that I am trying to say is the speaker has no business to give a decision on merger. I am saying that if a disqualification petition was there, that could be a defense. It cannot be a sword. You can't say I am accepting merger. तो समझो कि समझ आओ.
Split
That is
that
the
is
point.
there सादा देखा. There is no
And this
split
is
in the
exactly-
91st
and
amendment.
this is
What
exactly that is
Rajendra
happening.
Babu is saying, there is no split anymore. It is a merger. So what has happened is a merger of 2/3. And what Dutor is saying, deemed is what he is saying. Deemed now till the speaker decides on whether with the
Speaker has
documentation.
decided.
No.
Who has shown me that?
No. There is no.
That is approved. Merger is approved.
Approved. Approved.
See,
to
what
God in the
what
BJP.
is what
he
is
is
what
saying?
is
There is
approved
something
is
to file
merger.
extra documentation.
Disqualification petition.
In a disqualification petition, it's a defense. Yes.
So that was
But
let him
tell me
decide.
one thing, what had happened when महाराष्ट्रामध्ये एनसीपीचे एमएलए केल्ले आणि अशाच तरेन जाल्ले इट वॉज आफ्टर 91st amendment.
No.
Was it before that?
Before.
It was a
But
question
that time original party split झालं नाशिल्ली
Yes.
म्हणून
It's a
तांकां
case of-
disqualify केल्लो.
it's a case
Correct.
of Narsingh Patil versus the state of Maharashtra.
Correct.
Where it was in the matter of split, the court said very clearly that a split has to be in the party.
Yes.
And
That-
that split
Party and registration
yes,
party.
That is
yes.
before 91st amendment.
That is
That was
before.
But
91st
the
amendment.
problem, see the problem.
अरे
see,
साहेब, तू
Sandesh,
advocate तो
Sandesh,
असतो, तू
Sandesh,
म्हाका
the
विचारला, तुका
problem
तारीख
is what-
सांगता.
The problem is what that the wordings are the same. If the wordings are the same, how can you give different
No.
interpretation?
It is like
advocate
see,
is advocate.
it is like
He
see,
will take what
see,
he wants.
it is like saying
he will take what he wants for himself. This is what he is.
Sandesh
And
Bab,
I asked him a simple
it is
question.
like-
also lawyer.
Karnataka,
See,
Karnataka
see, it
government
is-
झालो, Maharashtra
Like,
government
oh, that
झालो.
point is understood.
to say that split and merger is same is like saying
No, I
a
thought it's
person
same interpretation.
it's like saying person who has resigned and sacked is also same because at the end of the day both have to go home. That is not the interpretation. If you have resigned, you have resigned. That's a particular connotation. If you have been sacked or dismissed, it's a different.
Correct.
So split and merger are, it can never be same. And how wordings are same?
So
Oh my God,
basically,
what do you mean?
I say,
What do you-
I have never said they are the same. I'm saying the interpretation is same.
but
How
do you
interpretation
interpret?
is same?
He is
If
interpreting
two
the way
things-
he wants to
The
interpret.
interpretation
How
reflects the
interpretation can be
political
same?
party.
बेसिकली तुमची ह्या सगळ्या हातूंतल्यान म्हाका एक गजाल कळ्ळ्या गोंयान हाजे पयलीं एंटी डिफेक्शन एक्टाचेर खूब इंटरेस्टिंग केसीस दिल्यो सुप्रीम कोर्टाक
रवी नायकान
ओके.
दिले. रवी
आता
नायकान-
ही आनी
आमच्या
एक
बाब रवी
interesting
नायकान
case
दिल्या
वतली.
न्ही.
ज्या केसी भितर तांणी केलें तें बरोबर काय कितें, स्पिकरान केलें तें बरोबर काय कितें, ओरिजिनल पार्टी भितर स्प्लीट जावपाची गरज आसा काय कितें, ह्या सगळ्या गजालीचेर आतां नव्यान डिसिजन दिवचें पडटलें सुप्रीम
केन्ना
कोर्टाक.
जातलें?
ओया,
तोपर्यंत
केन्ना जातलें?
तोपर्यंत तुमची सरकार उरतलें.
No,
Nee,
that is not
nee.
the point.
Nee, nee.
This is all presuming that they will go to court. Then it will be decided. It may not even like up to now there is no disqualification
See,
petition.
first
It
of
may not
all,
happen only.
forget about going to the Supreme. First
We'll take
of
some
all,
Congress
let
evidence
them
so that Cleofato
let
goes.
them file a disqualification petition before Speaker first.
Correct.
ते पहिले let Speaker's order come.
Correct.
And
But
then-
then it becomes interesting.
या संदेश आता मर्जर जो आसा मर्जर होच डिस्क्वॉलिफिकेशनाक हें आसता अशें ना. इवन रिजिग्नेशन जेन्ना दिता आतां फॉर एग्जाम्पल विश्वजीत राणेची केस, विश्वजीत राणेची केस कित्याक चॅलेंज जाली ना हाचें अजुनूय लोकांक उत्तर मेळूं ना. काँग्रेसीन जर ती चॅलेंज केल्ली जाल्यार ती फिट केस जावपाक शकताली. कित्याक केली खबर नाही. सांगता आतां मर्जराचो जो इश्यू आसा जो मेरेन पिटिशन येना आयदर
तो पर्यंत चर्चा
तोपर्यंत ही
हा,
चर्चा
जातली.
अशें आमच्या-
आता दुसरो पॉयंट काडटा
Correct,
दुसरो
very
पॉयंट
good.
काडटा कारण ह्या गजालीचेर
Yes,
जाली
yes,
चर्चा.
yes.
Ethical.
ही डिफेक्शनाक चड जावपाक लागली म्हणून 1/3 2/3 केलें.
No.
आनी एक मिनिट
Sorry, sir.
एक मिनिट.
Sorry.
म्हजो प्रश्न
No,
वेगळो.
no. I'll tell you. Split and merger, 1/3 and 2/3 existed from the beginning. But
Right.
only thing 1/3 and
95
2/3
काढले.
काढले.
So
आनी
that's
2/3 दवरले.
Yes.
फायन. म्हजो पॉयंट तो ना. त्या बरोबर एक गजाल सांगली की तें जायना जाल्यार प्रत्येकाक रिजायन जावचें पडटलें आनी ही हॅज टू रिजायन अँड फेस इलेक्शन्स.
Yes.
अँड दॅट इज वॉट इज हॅपनिंग नाव
Correct.
रॅम्पंट.
Yes.
कितें जाका लागून आज आमी मांद्रे आनी शिरोड्या ह्या दोन जाग्याचेर आमी परत एक फावट
Yeah.
हाजे पयलीं एक फावट दिगंबर कामत आनी ते रिजायन जाल्ले तेन्ना चार इलेक्शन
Correct,
जाल्ले.
correct.
ओके सो इलेक्शना भितर वतात परत इलेक्शनात ते निवडून येतात आनी ते परत आमदार जातात.
Correct.
सो बेसिकली ही इज दिस इनफ
No. According to me,
that this is fine.
According to
This
me,
is fine.
particularly in
I will
Goa,
tell- I will tell.
particularly in Goa,
म्हाका त्या गजालीचेर
we
सांग.
have made mincemeat of this anti-defection law because what happens is people are shifting for two things. One is money and one is for power. For both things, people have been shifting money and power. Now, we may not be in a position.
Power we have proof, money we have no proof.
No proof. Yes. Now, secondly, we may not be in a position to deal with shifting for money. At least we should see to it that power part is taken away. I would suggest that the right thing is for a period of 6 years. That means 5 years is a term, 6 years. You should be disqualified for almost 2 terms. One. Number 2, you should not hold any executive post if you quit your party, if you are disqualified. So, and this disqualification must not remain with the speaker. It must go to some neutral body because from the year 1985 up to
No,
now,
but that you are saying election commission.
The election commission, you give it to the Chief Justice of the High Court.
Okay.
Why election commission only?
Okay, got it.
I want to ask a very simple question. In a democracy, मी लोकशाही म्हणतात, where your loyalties or your allegiance should be to your political party or to the people.
Good answer, good question.
If you are talking about democracy, then what people want should happen, not what your political party.
Correct.
If people in your constituency are telling you, do not stay with them. These people are not doing anything. Switch the party. And if you resign from a primary membership of the party, you go back to the people. People elect you back. I am saying, where is the question of who are you people first of all to call question? Is the will in democracy will of the people not supreme?
According to me,
Yes, answer
people,
my question.
according
Who are
to me,
you?
there are no defections at the instance of the people.
How do you-
According to him.
how do you say that?
According
Then-
to him, he is in
See,
the court today.
see, I am asking
He is
you,
in with 365.
Sandesh,
माझं सांग कोटांना
Sandesh Bab, I am asking you a simple question.
आणि that's why लोक बेजारता ही तारीख पे तारीख ऍडव्होकेट घेता
ना-
आणि लोकां
नाका रे,
बेजारता.
आमचे
आता तो म्हणणं हांव तेजें म्हणणं पण दिस इज द से तारीख
सूट-
पे तारीख
नाका-
आणि हे कोर्टान चलता.
उठ सूट आपल्याक जाय तेन्ना उठप आनी रिजायन
पण
जावप
ते
आनी
पण-
हें बरोबर.
अरे
ते
बाबा,
दोतोरान
ultimately-
सांगलें-
Morally it is correct.
पण-
Arre,
I'll answer it.
I
First what
will
doctor
tell you.
said.
I will
Doctor
tell you.
Almeida.
If people are electing, I am questioning your authority to question
Correct.
people.
How
Who
will
are
people
you to
have
question
authority?
people?
I will differ. जेन्ना तुमकां पॉलिटिकल पार्टी तिकीट दिता आनी तुमकां उबें करता, उपरांत लोक पिक्चरान येता, लोक तुमकां मतां दिता, तुमकां निवडून हाडटा, पूण तुमचे जे लॉयल्टी आसा
ते
पयली
ethical.
पयली पॉलिटिकल पार्टी कडेन आसपाक जाय, लोकां कडेन
ते
उपरांत
ethics.
आसपाक जाय.
That is
Please,
ethics.
no,
This is not democracy.
Nilesh,
You don't believe in ethics?
No, he said.
No, that's why I
He's
said
talking about
ethical.
ethics. He's not talking about
But
ethics.
ethics ultimately.
Let him
प्रत्येक
finish, let him
मनशान
finish.
जर अशेंच जर विचार केलो की हांव बीजेपीचेर आयलां आनी फाल्यां हांव दुसरे पार्टीन वतलो, लोक सांगता म्हाका लोकांचें आयकून हांव वतलो, दिस इज व्हेरी रॉंग आर्ग्युमेंट.
No. That's what I'm saying. See, there are two different
See,
parts.
if-
No, let me add an answer. There are two parts of this both sitting to my left and right. Wait, Sahib, today I am also MLA. Forget being minister. I am not bothered about the ministership. MLA is people what want. That's why they are elected. At Tajan Basta, people feel that this fellow will deliver. He is elected. Makasang, whether it is political party or not a political party, what he is saying is ethics. That Congress is given you a ticket, BJP is given a ticket, you should stay for 5 years. This
Yeah.
is ethical. But when it comes to work of the people, see, ultimately, what is the role of the legislator or a corporator or a what do you call that, councillor or a sarpanch? It is to help people in the process of their election. That is what the role is, which is very defined.
एथिक्साचेर
Now-
एकूच मिनिट उलोवपाक जाय म्हाका.
बेगीन
Ulle.
कित्याक म्हजो टायम
You want to give damn to the people,
Yeah.
toe your party line, and you are talking about ethics.
That's what
What
I'm
kind of
saying.
ethics is?
Entire
You have to
anti-election
see.
law-
You have
entire
you have
anti-election law came
see. You have
because
been
of
you
this
have
only.
been
No,
you
no,
have
they are
been
resigning now.
This is the
elected. You
point.
have been elected by the people. It is the people's voice you have to raise in the assembly, not of the party.
Correct.
But this
Where
is
is
not
the
what is
question?
happening.
So
This is not what is
now,
happening. See,
no, that is different matter. See,
anti-election law
see,
came
if this
because
is not
of-
happening,
see,
if
but
resigning and
if-
getting elected
see,
shows
if
that
this
the
is
people are with you.
Anti-
if this
Election
is
law
not
came
happening,
because
you have to
people
go
are-
back to the people. If this is not happening,
no,
go
no.
back to the people, convince them.
म्हजो वेळ सोंपला. म्हाका फक्त एकच गजालीचेर सांगात. तांणी एक गजाल सांगली कितें ताचेर जाल्लें न्हय की 6 वर्सां खातीर जो मनीस रिजायन जाता ताका
ना.
एलाव करप ना. एक मिनीट. दुसरें ताका खंयचोच एक्झिक्युटीव पोस्ट घेवप ना. आनी तिसरें
पैसे घेऊन गेला जाता.
डिस्क्वॉलिफिकेशन जे
पैसे
आसा
घेऊन
This is-
no problem.
एक मिनिट
This is
प्लीज
a-
प्लीज
this is
म्हजो
a-
टायम सोंपला. आनी तिसरें आहा तें ही स्पिकरा कडेन दिवप ना. हाजेर तुमचें मत कितें सांगात आनी आमी काबार करया.
This is illegal proposition. You cannot stop somebody from contesting. He is not declared. His elections are not. He has just resigned. How you can stop him from contesting?
ओके निलेश.
Say, you tell me, Sahib, whatever is there, if he has resigned, see, constitutionally in the 91st Amendment is very clear you can't do what was happening from 85 onwards in Goa. So when a person is resigning from the primary membership of the party, resigning as an MLA and recontesting, who is deciding? 5 people are deciding who are sitting here, or all those people who are going to vote are deciding. So it is to be left to them. What he is saying that the speaker should not decide, constitution is very
I'm
clear.
saying change the constitution.
Only-
Change the constitution and you please
Okay,
come
it's
the
a proposal. Okay, fine.
That is one. Second, what he is saying is that he should not be given post when he is come in that. Maybe that can be. I can think of. I can just think of that part
Executive
of it.
post.
But what he is saying about not contesting election 6 years
6
is
months,
absolutely
6 years.
wrong. This
Okay.
advocate is
Right.
thinking about.
ॲडव्होकेट सामंत जे सांगता ती परफेक्ट केस फॉर डिस्क्वॉलिफिकेशन. जेन्ना तुम्ही निवडून येता तुम्ही पार्टीचेच असेंब्लीत उलोवचें पडटलें, पार्टीचे अगेन्स्ट उलयले जाल्यार तुम्ही डिस्क्वॉलिफाय जाता, पार्टीचे अगेन्स्ट गेले तुम्ही डिस्क्वॉलिफाय जाता, व्हीप तुम्ही धोडकायलो तुम्ही डिस्क्वॉलिफाय जाता, तुम्ही वोटिंग केलें ना तुम्ही डिस्क्वॉलिफाय जाता.
So, उलोवपाचें
No,
उलयता.
I am not talking
No,
about
एक
that.
मिनिट. Let him finish.
जाल्यार तुम्ही पार्टी रिप्रेझेंट करता, लोक तुम्ही मतदारसंघ म्हणून रिप्रेझेंट करता, पण असेंब्लीत जेन्ना तुम्ही येता सगळे कायदे जे लागता ते असेंब्लीचे लागता.
ओके हे डिस्कशन चालूच उरतलें. आय कॅनॉट हेल्प इट. हांव जाणा पूण हे सगळें डिस्कशन जें आसा तें डिस्कशन जालां. हाजेर बेजिकली ह्या सगळ्या डेमोक्रेसी भितर शेवटी सुप्रीम इज निदर अ पॉलिटिकल पार्टी नॉर दी स्पीकर नॉर दी कोर्ट. ह्या सगळ्याच्या सुप्रीम डेमोक्रेसी भितर आसता तो मतदार आनी तो लोक. शेवटी लोकांनी कितें म्हणटा तें डिसायड करपाचें. सो आज परत एक फावट ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी आयिल्ली आसा लोकां मुखार, खास करून मे बी 2 कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी भितर ही ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी आयिल्ली आसा की ह्यातून भितर तुमी एथिक्स पळयतले काय कायदो पळयतले काय कितें पळयतले आनी जे पार्टी ह्या वटच्यान त्या वटच्यान वतात तांकां तुमी न्याय दितले काय ना हें लोकांनी थारावचें. कोर्ट आसा ते कोर्ट थारायतले. हांगा प्रत्येक जण आपल्याक ज्या प्रमाणे कन्व्हिनियंट जाता त्या प्रमाणे आपले आर्ग्युमेंट घालतलेच. बट एनिवे तुम्ही तुमचे आर्ग्युमेंट घाले आणि खूप बरे तरेन घाले आणि खूप बरे डिस्कशन
Thank you.
जाले.
Thank you so
ताजे
much.
खातीर
Thank
तुमचे
you,
सगळ्यांक
Thank you
धन्यवाद
so
आणि
much.
पळयत रावात रणमाले आणि गोवा 365.